Hey everyone, welcome to Techie Tip Tuesday. Today, per the request of one of our participants, I'm going to show you how to use the app called Squaready. I had suggested this app as a way to add negative space to an image, and I'll just show you a couple of options. It's not an app I would use all the time like Snapseed for basic editing, but it gives you a couple of cool tricks to do. Okay, so since it was Parks who asked about this, I'm going to use one of her images and show you a few things. Okay, so I just uploaded what image I want to, and then if you click on any of the colors, that gives you that color background. I typically like this app if I have a white background, then I would use the white, or if I have a black backdrop, I would use black. You can pinch zoom. So once you have what color, you can pinch zoom and arrange where you wanted to be in the space. So see how that just gives a really nice look versus the full, well, I mean, this is such a great shot, so anything you did with it would be fantastic, but just want to give you a couple of options to play with. Okay. If you hit hard or normal or soft, okay, see what happens. It adds like a double image, and then if you click on the colors, it gives you more or less of that. And sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. You just have to play around and see what the app gives you. There's a little bit of a limited range of what you can do with it. Okay, and so I had said that I like to use either the white or the black, but that's not all. Like, check out if you add a color, you get that double image in a varying color, or that's kind of cool. Or if you turn it off and you have this, like, that looks pretty neat as just a different kind of spatial background for a photo. And so that was a couple of options that I came up with. And then to save it, just hit whatever that was. And it gives you the options of JPEG, lower resolution, high resolution, etc. So what I did in addition to that was I put that in Image Blender. So here we're just carrying on. Like, once you know how to use one of the apps, put it into another app and see what else you come up with. Okay, so you can just grab a different image, and this gives you like a little bit more play with what you could do with it. You could make this overlay bigger. I've already shared with you how to use Blender, so I'm not taking too much time here. You could adjust the opacity. You could change the blend mode. Gives you all of these neato options. That one's pretty cool. What if you hit switch? Nope, that just changes the color. Okay, well, I was just giving you a option there. I'm going to go back to my camera roll and just show you a couple of the other versions that. So here was one that I did in the Squaready, and Parks is over on the left. That was one that I demonstrated. That was how one came out in the Blender. So in the Image Blend app. And so I just blended those two images, the original and the one with the purple framing. That's just a different flavor of the same one. And this one I just, I blended it twice, and this top one I just arranged in the upper left-hand corner. So again, you know, if you asked me a step-by-step, play-by-play, It's really just play, and sometimes I just have no idea how it's really going to turn out. But if you have those couple of options with the apps and aren't afraid to play around, I suspect you'll get some really cool pieces. All right, well, happy Techie Tip Tuesday!